Yeah, exactly. Congratulations, Herbie. You deserve it. All right, let's go ahead and get started with a look at the forecast, guys. Wanted to update you on the activity we have out across the eastern Pacific. We continue to stay very active, still tracking Category 1 Hurricane Darby, which is likely to weaken to a tropical storm here actually by the end of today. And then we have what is developing Tropical Storm Estelle now. This is likely to turn into a hurricane here within the next 48 hours, and it's really just been a parade of hurricanes out across the eastern Pacific throughout this month. So very active off to our west. I'll tell you, we have no influence of those storms here in New Mexico. Those will continue pushing away from us, but we do have a little bit of light rain falling out across western and northern areas. Nothing heavy, and at this point, it's continuing to fade out on us, but we do have more storms in the forecast in these areas later this afternoon, so keep that umbrella on standby. A gorgeous start to our day here in Albuquerque. I mean, take a look at that. You see a little bit of light clouds there, sunshine peeking through. Right now, 76 degrees, winds out of the south-southwest here in the metro at 3 miles per hour, and those winds will pretty much be light and variable through the day today. Temperatures across the state. Good morning. Raton 59 in your neighborhood right now. Clovis at 68, 64 in Ruidoso. We've got more of the 50s out along I-40 to the west, and Gallup and Grants 60s and 70s out over south central and southwest New Mexico. Day planner for us here in Albuquerque. We've got temperatures in the 90s this afternoon, likely to hit the low 90s by noon before eventually topping out near 97 today. Good amount of sunshine for the early part of the afternoon. Then the clouds start to get in, and we do have just an isolated storm chance here in the metro area, but those off to the west favored for today's storm chances, and we'll continue with a few of those spotty storms up to the north in our northern mountains and southern Colorado as well. Even better rain chances headed our way tomorrow. You see some of those rain showers moving a little bit further into central New Mexico. Best part is you see the general risk here. I don't expect very many of these, if any at all, to turn severe. It's a little bit of light rain, some gusty winds kicked out from these storms, but overall, just some nice rain looking forward to this afternoon, stretching a little bit further into central New Mexico tomorrow before later this week we start to dry out again. High pressure sliding back overhead Wednesday through Friday. So let's break this down region by region, because southern Colorado will include a few isolated storms in your forecast today. High temps in the mid to upper 80s. Better rain chances looking to be on the way by Friday into Saturday. Warmer temps as well. Northwest, partly sunny with a few spotty to scattered storms. High temps in the upper 80s to low 90s today. A couple degrees cooler by tomorrow. Southwest, partly cloudy with scattered storms in the forecast this afternoon, with high temps topping out well into the 80s and 90s today. Southeastern plains, not quite as hot as last week, but still toasty in Roswell at 100. The rest of us in the 90s, no significant chance for rain. Northeastern plains, a few spot storms possible rolling off the mountains. Our high temperatures will top out in the 80s and 90s today. A couple degrees cooler by tomorrow afternoon. Northern mountains, partly sunny with a few spotty to scattered storms in the forecast, and high temps in the 70s and 80s over the higher elevations. 80s and 90s for Espanola and Santa Fe. East mountains, partly sunny with a few isolated storms as well. High temperatures topping out in the mid-80s to low 90s both today and tomorrow. We'll flip you over the mountains, bring you into the metro. Have a mostly sunny sky to start the day. Later this afternoon, an isolated storm possible. High temperatures in the upper 90s today. About 4 to 5 degrees cooler tomorrow with more of those spotty storms in the forecast. Wednesday through Friday we take a break. Could be looking at a few more storms by this weekend. So great idea to have the weather app on your phone. You can stay ahead of these storms using the radar. I'll also upload that full forecast on there in case you want to take a second look.
Here come the storms. I knew they couldn't stay away forever.
Finally, yeah, we got something to talk about.
Thanks, Kristen. Adrenaline junkie.